Hello there and welcome. My name is Kat. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm very excited to be reading your cards. So today's question is, are they thinking about me? Am I on their mind? And if so, what is it that they are thinking about me? You know, whatever person you have in mind. And if you're not on your if you are not currently on their mind, you know, in their conscious mind, are you in their subconscious mind? What's going on in the situation? We're just going to leave the space open to see what messages come through. Okay, so go ahead and take as much time as you need to pick your pile. I'll give you an up close of all the crystals. This right here is, okay. This is the rose quartz tower. There we go, for pile 1. Here we have the labradorite crescent moon. Here is green calcite. And over here is the clear quartz. All right, pause the video if you need to get into that clear mind state where you let go of the outcome. I like to close my eyes and then just open them, and whichever pile I see first usually is the one that's got the messages. But yeah, go ahead and pick however it is. You guys know what to do, and I will see you in your reading. Okay. All right, pile 1, if you chose this rose quartz tower and the star power tarot, this will be your reading. Put that to the side over here. Okay, so we want to know if the person you are thinking about is thinking about you. Are you on their mind? And if so, what do they think about you? Okay, pile 1. Okay, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune and the 4 of Wands. Okay. Eight of Swords. Interesting. Okay, one more. Or 2 more. Or 3 more. A lot of messages wanting to come through. Okay, 10 of Cups in the reverse. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. And 7 of Cups. On the back of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. And the 10 of Pentacles right underneath that. Okay. Is this person thinking about you? Absolutely, 100% yes. I'd say you are probably very heavily on their mind, taking up a lot of space in their, you know, I see this person who's like daydreaming. You're taking up a lot of real estate in their mind right now. I don't know what went down between you guys. It's like all the happiness has been taken away. This is somebody who I'm sensing you are really close with, or were really close with at one point. They could be a Queen of Swords type of person, whether they are male or female, meaning it could be somebody who they just say exactly what's on their mind. It could like really hurt you and be like, ow, like really truthful, and maybe in a way that's just brash and harsh and just like cuts right to you. There could be just, they could have a way with their words like that. They could be just kind of going over like, okay, words that has been said between the two of you guys, what has gone down between the two of you guys. They could be having those ruminating thoughts in their head. It's giving me the feeling like someone in this connection is feeling abandoned, is feeling like maybe they were giving more in the connection than the other person. That could be you, or could be them, or you could both be feeling that way. We have this like some give more right here. This person is crying, but she's kind of like blah, like whatever. You guys could like just be in this really kind of just like I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know what's going to happen next with this person. We were really, really happy, and now we're not talking anymore. I'm getting the sense that you guys are not in communication right now. Let's get some clarifiers for these. So why is the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse? Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse? Okay, yeah, I'm getting the feeling that you guys are not in communication right now, and it feels like someone has left to like get away because maybe they were feeling, they were feeling like there was some toxicity. I hate that word, toxic, but maybe they were feeling like there was some conflict. It feels like you guys have just got into like a bit of like bad luck. Is usually what the Wheel of Fortune means in reverse, is like unlucky, and it just feels like an unlucky cycle right now. Okay. Clarifying the the Four of Wands, we have the King of Swords. Okay, so King of Swords and the Queen of Swords have both come up. This came in up in the reverse. These could both be describing your person, or it could be going into that mirroring energy between the two of you guys. Maybe there have been harsh words said on both sides. It could be that you or your person in question has asserted a boundary, and you guys have just, I'm getting the feeling that you're not talking right now, but that you guys were once really, really, really close. This Ten of Pentacles, it's the second time we're seeing the Ten of Pentacles here, indicating this could be actually like family, or somebody you're married to, or it could be like a baby daddy. There could be just a close connection in that way, or it's somebody that you once thought of as family. I am getting like such a strong feeling that you guys are going to reconcile again, for some of you. So Eight of Swords. It feels like there's so much on your mind with this. It's such a heavy burden. It's such a heavy, heavy connection on your guys' mind, both of you probably. So if your question is, are they thinking about me? Yes, very much so. Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Yeah, it could be that you guys are ignoring each other, or maybe nobody's even making a move right now, and neither of you are in communication. You could feel like they betrayed you, or maybe that's how they feel about you, or how you feel about them, but it's like you guys at one point felt really, really stable. Like this was your marriage partner. This was your end game. This is it. Like this is somebody you're going to grow old with, and now it feels like they betrayed you, like they left you in the cold. Either you're feeling that way, or they're feeling that way, or you guys are both feeling that way. There definitely could be mirroring energy going on. So what I say here could be how you're both feeling. Yeah, that's so many tens. It really feels at this point in time like the connection is completely over. You have Seven of Cups clarified by the Seven of Cups, meaning that there's just so much confusion. You guys are like, is it over? Is it going to be restarted? Is it going to be rekindled? I do kind of see this break between you guys, this separation, as necessary. Absolutely. Yeah, it's like, it is being guided by spirit, like spirit separated you guys, and it's like you're meant to like go within and learn about yourself and actually even start, it could be start a new life or just start a new chapter, start a new project, a new period of your life. It could be the case that maybe this person was holding you back from something. Maybe you wanted to go back to school and they were really unsupportive of that, or maybe you wanted to start a new career and they're like, again, maybe they're unsupportive or say that you can't do it, or just there's something that is holding you back from just being your truest authentic self and being who you really are. And the reason you two are on a break, that you guys are, that spirit has cut you off and separated the two of you, is so that you can rediscover your authentic self and exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Because I see you both getting to this Ten of Pentacles. I do want to know, is this going to be like separately or together? It could be separately. So it could be the case for some of you that you have separated to find like your own just truest, fullest happiness alone. Yeah, that is what's coming through right now for this moment in time. I see it as just such a positive thing though. Like it may feel in the moment really just like heavy, you know. You're probably going through a lot right now. I am getting that. I mean, there's multiple cards to indicate that this is weighing heavily on you, on your mind, but also it's kind of at the same time you can probably feel like a little bit of weight being freed up. Like, yeah, you really, really love this person. You have a strong connection. That is totally indicated here. But getting a break from this connection has freed up space for you to concentrate really on yourself and your own, just your own dreams and goals. Okay, I want to get an oracle card and a song lyric. I want to get a song lyric. Okay. What else for pile one? Okay. We, the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. For some of you, this could literally be a mother that you're asking about. At the bottom of the deck, we have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. And under that, we had fallen into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. So that just could indicate that this period you're going through, it is one of just, you know, you could be going through grief, you could be mourning this person. Honor the period that you are in right now. I'm going to go ahead and read these from the book. So, we, the Hathors. Okay, can you guys read that? Okay. Hello, can I get that in the frame? Okay, hopefully you can. I want you guys to be able to read it along. But anyways, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Birth is a portal that ushers in new life. The Hathors are here to remind you that you're a child of the cosmic mother and you're being called to be held by her deep, never-ending love and embrace. This is a tender, nourishing card reminding you to receive the deep, deep love of the mother's embrace. The Hathors know that the journey on earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you're being reminded to rest more deeply in the mother's arms. This is a card of extreme potency, of femininity, of creation, and of birth. You're being called to mother yourself and others too, to surrender to your sacred femininity, to create and surrender to your own creations, to hold and be held. You're being called to remember your place in the web of life and to realize that the cosmic mother is watching you every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another. If so, you're being reminded that you're cradled in a sacred container, that you're more held than you can possibly imagine, and you have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you're struggling in any way, you're being reassured that things will work out. Open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the cosmic mother, flooding toward you from every direction. Let it stretch your heart. Okay, so this is really indicating to me that, man, you guys are going through it. You could be feeling just really alone right now. And this is just a reminder that even when you feel really alone, you have God, you have the universe, you have your guides. Even if it feels like your literal mother is not in your life, you have the mother universe, the mother earth. And it's just a reminder that you're not alone. You are being guided, you are being watched, you are being taken care of. And this is a moment that you're going through for a reason. Yeah, it could feel like a lot right now, but it's happening for a reason. You are being protected in this moment, even though it feels like you're alone. Yeah, and just know that, it could help to meditate. It could help to get grounded. It could help to go into some self-care, have a really good bath, do some writing or journaling. These are all things I like to do when I'm alone as well. Let's go ahead and look at perspective. Yeah, whatever you're going through right now, it's definitely happening for a reason. Okay, none of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. I don't think you guys can read this anyways. Take a step back and look at the bigger picture of your life. Step away from the blinkered vision and reactive frame of mind of me against them. Change your perspective. Shift your point of view and zoom out, out, out. We are but a speck of dust in the universe, yet we think everything revolves around us. We see the planet as ours to own and conquer, pillaging the land and setting ourselves up for our eventual extinction. We build fences and walls and create invisible borders. Mother Earth doesn't need us to survive, but we need her. It's time to wake up. A new perspective is urgently needed. We become so lost in our individual experience that we don't realize that most of the things that keep us awake at night are actually distractions. We're wasting our precious time and resources fighting each other when we should be coming together to heal what's been severed. This moment is a breath in the timeline of your life. This life is a fleeting moment in the tapestry of your soul's experience. Your soul's experience is a flash in the timeline of the known universe. And the known universe is a grain of sand in the unknown universe. Take a moment to see the bigger picture, to find common ground, to find deep compassion in your heart, to gain a greater perspective of humanity in this fleeting moment, in the timeline of your soul's existence, in the timeline of all that is, was, and ever will be. Wow, it was really intense. But I'm really getting the feeling that your person is feeling exactly the same way about you that you are feeling about them. So if you're holding on to anger towards them, just know that you guys have been separated for a reason. Spirit is asking you to surrender to what is and meditate on what that reason is. It's trying to call your attention and make you realize, okay, there is a purpose for us being separated. Yeah, I'm seeing a greater purpose for you and a greater purpose for your person. Okay, I wanted to get a song lyric. Okay, what is pile one's person thinking? I made these song lyrics so long ago, I don't remember what's in here. Okay, pile one. What is a message from your person? Pile one. It's a few. Beautiful by Pharrell and Snoop Dogg. Beautiful, I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Got to give it up, Marvin Gaye. Cause I was too nervous to really get down, but my body yearned to be free. I got up on the floor, thought somebody could choose me. Hands down, my dashboard confessional. Hands down, this is the best day I can ever remember. I'll always remember the sound of the stereo, the dim of the soft lights, the scent of your hair that you twirled in your fingers. And Gold Dust Woman, Fleetwood Mac. Well, did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? And is it over now? Do you know how? Pick up the pieces and go home. This person thinks, like, you guys had a very, very strong connection together. They are actually nostalgic right now for the times that you guys had together. They really are attracted to you. They think that you are physically attractive, physically beautiful. There could be something about your hair, something about the way you smell, something about the way you dress. And there was an energy leading before this split between you guys. Like, they were yearning to be free. They were too nervous. It's like you guys weren't being your truest, authentic selves. And this separation has really hit them hard, as it's hit you hard as well. But yeah, you've made them cry. You've broken them down, and yeah, there's heavy, heavy energy here from both of you. I'm like, wow, do I just leave it here? If your question was, are you on their mind? The answer is absolutely yes. Whether you guys are going to get back together, I think that's going to be different for everyone in this pile. But as of right now, I think there's just a strong reason for this separation. So tune into what that is. You know, why did you guys separate? What is it that's holding you back from your authentic self? Because that's what I'm getting, is that for some reason this person would not let you express yourself fully and authentically, and maybe vice versa. So it could be a time for you guys to take a break to rediscover your authentic self, whatever that means for you. And whether you guys are going to get back together after that, I think that'll be different for everyone. But I really urge you guys to just like surrender and focus on the present moment and the reason for this breakup. Anyways, yeah, that is all that I have for you. Please let me know if this resonated in any way. Leave me a comment down below. Like this video if you did. I would really appreciate that. And please, please, please subscribe. Turn on the notifications so you can know when I post new videos. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions at all for the next topic or videos you would like to see me do next, please leave that down below. I'll definitely be looking at those. Yeah, and thank you guys so much. All right, pile 2. If you chose this Labradorite, Crescent Moon, and the Vindur Deck. This is an indie deck. This will be your reading. Okay, pile 2. What is your person thinking of you? Are you on their mind? Pile 2. Are you on their mind? Okay, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. I can't really tell if that's reversed or not. Okay, King of Swords, the Star in reverse. Okay, got the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, I'm guessing this 3 of Pentacles is in reverse. Doesn't really makes a big difference though. Emperor over here in reverse. 8 of Cups. The World. And on the back of the deck we have the 10 of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Page of Cups right under that. Judgment and Justice. Wow, okay. Heavy energy with this pile as well as the last pile. So you may want to check that out. I'm getting much more masculine energy with this pile. So the person you're thinking about could be male, or they could just have a strong energy, maybe a strong presence. Maybe they're just very assertive with their will, or they're just, you know, they really just say what's on their mind. Maybe they could be a female. They just have something masculine about them. Okay, the communication here. We've got King of Swords upright and Ace of Swords in the reverse. It's like they were not communicating clearly, and the way that they were communicating was really harsh, and it just seems unfair. There's something about this. I know Judgment and Justice came up like under there, but there's something about this seems unfair and imbalanced. Maybe like you were trying to cooperate and trying to meet them halfway and trying to compromise, and it just feels like it wasn't good enough. Like everything you were giving, like you were just pouring into a cup with a hole in it, you know, and everything you were giving into this connection, it doesn't seem like it paid off, or like it wasn't worth anything, is what I'm feeling. Okay, I want to get some clarifiers for these cards. Okay, why do we see the 3 of Pentacles in reverse? That's telling me that some kind of contract was broken, some kind of promise was broken. Why is it 3 of Pentacles in reverse? Why is it 3 of Pentacles in reverse? Okay. 5 of Swords in reverse. So yeah, and the Queen of Cups again. Wow, in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse is, it's blocking yourselves off emotionally, and it's like the heart chakra. She's got this cup close to her heart, and I'm feeling that right now, that heaviness. I'm feeling a heaviness in my heart space. So this could have ended badly, or just felt unfair. Felt like they just walked away from you, like you were giving in this connection and it was all for nothing, is what it feels like it was all just to be lost or thrown away. I feel like you're just badly hurt. This is another one, just holding. It's giving me that feeling of just that the heart, like your heart is broken or wounded or healing. Yeah, I want to get another card there. Okay, for the Three of Pentacles and Five of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. So it could be that you guys could have been in a relationship and you were working towards something. Like, for instance, I'm getting like some of you have been working towards buying a house together, or it could be anything. Some kind of promise was made. Something in the long term was promised and then broken and taken away. And it feels really just sad and heavy and unfair. It feels a little unfair. King of Swords. Clarified by the King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, that just goes to show that the way this person was communicating with you, it was like they were expecting you to just read their minds, to know why they're upset. It could feel like, wow, they just got upset out of nowhere. Like the communication is not free-flowing. They were holding back things that they should have said to you in the moment. Like maybe there was just little things on their mind, or little things that they were mad about that they could have addressed in the moment that they happened, but they just waited and waited for them to fester. And then it's like then they bring them up in another situation, which makes it seem unfair. Like, why did you tell me that? Why didn't you tell me that before when that event happened? So, Ace of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting such a difficulty between the two of you guys. This is the Nine of Swords in reverse. Hands being tied. It's like no matter what you do, no matter how you try to fix it, how you try to compromise, it's like none of your efforts are really going noticed. And it is like you're trying, like you're offering them, like you're trying to communicate, but you guys are both looking different ways. You're not seeing eye to eye. They could be treating you like this, like they're just trying to shut you up, hold your mouth closed, and be like, look, I'm in charge. I'm the dominant person here. Definitely could be that. I'm getting that with the Emperor here in reverse. Could be some ego, some just really dominant masculine energy. So when you go to try to compromise, meet them halfway, they're just not even accepting it. They're just like kind of like my way or the highway. The Emperor. Page of Rods in reverse. Okay, why is the Eight of Cups here? Yeah, I'm sensing so much conflict. This is a very heavy pile. Heavy energy in this pile. And I think we knew that with the World in reverse. That always indicates something just heavy. Heavy on the mind. Heavy on the heart. There could have been a marriage or engagement broken with this, or you guys could have been moving in together and maybe had a contract for a lease that was broken. I'm seeing keys here, almost like I'm seeing house keys. Yeah, this is not a harmonious connection, even though there's deep feelings here. I'm seeing like they're one-sided. Like I'm seeing kind of this as you, like looking this way, like you're the one, you know, interested in investing in this person, investing in this connection, and it's like they are just looking the other way. Like they are not even seeing all the hard work that you're putting in, and you're really burdening yourself in the full. And it's like Spirit saying you don't have to do that. It's like you're being taken advantage of, and just, they said that justice came up. Yeah, it's really like an unfair, imbalanced, and unfair connection. And although I see that you have deep feelings for this person, I think Spirit has intervened and cut you guys off because they are just not in your highest good. And all this beautiful energy that you have to give, it's going to be wasted on them. Like that analogy I used with the cup with the hole in it. You're giving all of your beautiful energy, all of your water to somebody who's just wasting it and letting it pour out. And it's really, I see this separation as actually being in your highest good. Let's get an oracle card for you. Okay, I'm gonna get the Earthcraft oracle. Okay, so what advice do we have for this connection? Okay. Spiritual journey, 35. And on the back of the deck, we have forest bathing, number 10. Okay. Spiritual journey. A spiritual journey is a lifelong process that will never truly be complete. There is this expectation to find one life purpose that will satisfy you until you transcend this earth. But that is rarely the case. It is a constant dance between finding who you are and directing that self-actualization toward a higher purpose. What was true for you once may ebb and flow like the tide into something new and better suited to who you are right now. Yeah, it's like, I know there's a lot more to read, but yeah, it's like maybe at one point in your life you guys were really good together, but now it's like this separation is really in your highest good, and it's all for a reason. Like there's many lessons in this. I'm gonna go ahead and keep reading. If you have been waiting for a sign to embark on a new adventure, this card is it. You are supported as you embrace new ways of expressing yourself here on Earth. You might discover a way to breathe new life into something old, or you may find that you are meant for a new path. Additionally, this card is a positive sign if you are seeking a new career, new love, or considering a new beginning of any kind. Here it says vision boards are powerful tools. Yeah, so I think this, even though there is just there is a lot of heavy energy, I see this, I see it as a relief for you guys. And there is a lot of similarities between this pile and pile 1, so there may be messages in there for you, but I see this separation as a relief, a release of energy, a positive thing, and it's going to be moving you into a positive direction. And I think that I'm getting the feeling that like within 6 months from now, you are going to be in have such a different perspective and be in such a different place, and you're going to be like, wow. You're going to look back on this and be like, what a learning experience that was. Those steps or that transition I took in that moment has really got me to the point can I talk? Oh my gosh. Got me to the point where I am right now. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So for advice, we have forest bathing. Forest bathing is the practice of spending time surrounded by nature and connecting to the spirits of the forest to find calm, renewed energy, and well-being. It has recently been popularized by the Japanese term Shinrin-yoku, But this practice of honoring the sacred spirits of nature is something many, if not all, indigenous cultures have in common. Being immersed in nature allows us to feel the restorative healing energy of trees and other sacred plants in our minds, bodies, and souls. Away from busy city streets and stressful workdays, Mother Earth feeds our senses and spirits in ways that we forget are possible during our everyday lives. If you have pulled this card, it is because your soul is longing for grounded nourishment. Self-care is often the first thing we disregard when life becomes overwhelming and the to-do lists pile up. So be mindful of the food you eat and how you treat your body. Listen to your body's needs to rest when you are tired, to love when you feel desire, and above all, to respect the earth and to respect the earth that supports you. Seek soul nourishment by being connected with nature and embracing the splendor that is around you. Yeah, if you guys have a place that you really like to go to, it could be the beach, just like sticking your feet in the water. It could be a really nice hike. But if there's a place that feels healing for you, Spirit is saying to go there and to really just do self-care. And self-care could be, making a really good balanced meal for yourself. Self-care can be doing some light exercise, some yoga, some going on a walk. Like, it could be just taking care of yourself. And if you're feeling like you need to add a little self-care, just be a little more mindful of how you're taking care of yourself and treating yourself. Like, when you go through something, you gotta be there for yourself to like nurture yourself. I keep saying yourself, but take in some self-care, and whatever sounds good for your body and for your mind or your soul, if that's reading a good book, talking to a good friend, whatever sounds good to you, you probably need that in your life as part of just the healing process. So Spirit is saying, go ahead and take those steps to heal, to nourish yourself. I don't know, I'm feeling like I'm about to pass out. Like, I'm feeling a little sick and undernourished myself right now. So maybe, if you haven't been eating good, make a good meal for yourself, like take those steps. Oh, okay. I just grabbed this oracle deck. Let's see if we get a message from here. Sacred space and inner journey. Yeah, it's really reiterating that spiritual journey, inner journey, sacred space, forest bathing. It's like, go to your happy place. That could be outside in nature, or it could be an inner space. It could be just get into a meditative space, is what Spirit is reiterating here. Okay. For this pile, I'm really getting like, Spirit's kind of urging you to go at it alone and, separate yourself from this person, because it is for your highest good. But I'm going to go ahead and get some messages here. You Ought to Know by Alanis Morissette. And I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know. So there could be just some, anger and things left unsaid. You really just be gentle with yourself in this time, if you're experiencing this harsh energy right now. If everything could ever feel this real forever, if anything could ever be this good again, the only thing I'll ever ask of you, you've got to promise not to stop when I say when. So that was Foo Fighters, Everlong, and it just could be, that you really felt that you were going to go all the way to the end with this person, and that's probably why it feels so hard. And yeah, you are totally on their minds. heavily, very much so. Okay, there's a lot of cards that came out. Okay, anything by Dramarama. I'm so sick of you tonight. You never stay awake when I get home. Is something wrong with me? Something wrong with you? I really wish I knew. Yeah, it feels like there was like a lot of back and forth. Just, I'm getting such a, like, I'm getting almost an abusive energy from them. If I'm going to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and just take one more lyric. I'm going to take this one, Elastic Heart by Sia. You did not break me. I'm still fighting for peace. Yeah, so get to that place of peace. In any way you can. It could be little ways, you know, if you can meditate for 5 minutes a day, go on a beautiful walk, find that sacred space, find that inner peace. I'm getting inner journey, inner peace, inner healing with this pile. It feels like you guys have been through the ringer, so just be gentle with yourselves and just trust that everything that's happening is really in your highest good. That is what I'm getting. Yeah. So thank you so much for tuning in today. That is all the messages I have today. Please let me know if any of this resonated. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions of readings you would like to see next. Give this video a like if it resonated. That would help me out so much. And then subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you will know when I put out the newest videos. And thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye. Okay. All right, pile 3. Are you on their mind? I'm really been getting more of just like, what do you need to know about this connection right now? So I don't know what the title of this video is really going to be, but yeah, we're just seeing what messages come through. Here is your green calcite. And this is the Muse Tarot. Okay, pile 3. Eight of Cups. Whoa, that's way too many cards. I did see that 3 of Swords come out. It's indicating already that there's just some heavy heartache here. It's like if you're feeling left in the cold. It's like you're feeling like they don't care. They're probably showing no signs of communicating. Okay. Ooh, got quite a few. We'll take them. Page of Emotions, which is the Page of Cups. 7 of Swords in reverse. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. 6 of Swords, 5 of Swords, I feel like all of these cards have come out in the previous piles. Like, we are definitely getting some, I don't know, synchronicities, or maybe I'm just tuning into the collective here. Okay, last one. Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. Five of Wands in reverse. Came out in the last pile too. So pile 1 or 2 could also have messages for you as well. I do want to get clarifiers here. But what I'm getting so far is that this person has left you, and there was a really strong connection between the two of you at one point. Actually, with this pile, it could be more of like maybe you didn't know them that well. It could be like that this is just like a breakup. There's a lot of similarities between this pile and the first two, but of all the piles, I'm getting that if there are people out there that maybe hasn't started anything with this person or doesn't know them that well, this might be that pile. Either way, there's very strong feelings and emotions. And it could absolutely also be that you have had a lot of history with this person. So either or, getting messages for both people. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. 8 of Cups over here. Why did they leave? That's too many, but I'll take the ones that are flipped up. Okay. So Ace of Swords in the reverse again, and the High Priestess in the reverse. There's something about this connection that you are really just kept in the dark about. It's like, yeah, the communication here, it's like they left without saying anything. It's like they saw that this wasn't working and they didn't give you an explanation and didn't really give you any reason and just completely left, and it was really abrupt and just out of the blue. Maybe not out of the blue, it could be that there was some kind of, you know, conflict beforehand leading up to this moment. But yeah, I mean, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. We've been getting the same cards come out for all the piles. So it very well could be that you had a life with this person. They could be a family member. They could be a baby daddy, or they could be somebody that you've had conversations with them about having kids. Maybe that's all they were conversations, and you guys never actually made anything of that. But there's such a feeling of betrayal over here. Yeah, betrayal, love is lost. It's like everything you guys were building together has been taken away. I got that feeling strongly with pile 2. It's like you guys have invested in something together and they have just ripped that away from you without really giving you guys a good explanation as to why. I'm so sorry. So 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Death in reverse. Something has been broken here. A promise, just the love you guys had for each other has been taken away. It's been broken. 6 of Swords over here. What are we moving away from? Ooh. That really wanted to come out. The King of Swords. Okay, like, this is not funny. The King of Swords, I think, has come up in all the piles. Ace of Swords in reverse definitely came up in pile 2. Death in reverse came up in one of the piles. Ten of Wands in reverse. I think that came up in both piles. Three of Pentacles in reverse came up in pile 2. 10 of Pentacles came up in pile 1. Like a lot of the same messages are coming through. This was something that wasn't working. You guys could have been mirroring each other's energy, and there could just be a strong spiritual reason as to why this separation was here, why this person came and went. Yeah. And it's just like they're a part of your path. They're a part of your karma. And the message, kind of the theme, is you breaking up with this person or not speaking with this person is bringing you closer to your truest authentic self. So something about this connection was holding you back from who you're really supposed to be. And the severing of this connection, it's going to be actually like redirecting you back to your truest self. And that's what I'm getting kind of across the board with all the piles today. I'm also just getting such a sense of betrayal, of confusion, of inequality, and a sense that this person was just very harsh with their words. And just everything they had to say, it came across very, very harsh. I want to skip to the music lyrics already. Ooh, that one wanted to come out. I think I just saw the word cry and I said that. Sometimes it hurts so badly, I must cry out loud. I am lonely. I am yours, you are mine, you are what you are. You make it hard. Remember what we've said and done and felt about each other. Oh, babe, have mercy. Don't let the past remind us of what we are not now. And the song is Sweet Judy Blue Eyes by Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Yeah, there's been hurtful things said in this connection. You could be confused as to why you guys are even separated. Like what set them off? What pushed them over the edge? Maybe it's really not that clear cut because the communication hasn't been open. This could be a soulmate. This could be somebody from a past life, or it could just be somebody that you just have a very, very strong connection with, a strong heart-to-heart connection. Even if they are new, because for some of you it is somebody who is quite new. Okay, another song lyric. We got Creep by TLC. So I creep, yeah, just creeping on the down low, except nobody is supposed to know. So I creep, yeah, because he doesn't know what I do, and no attention goes to show. They're definitely spying on you. And I think that Page of Swords wanted to come out earlier. They're checking out your profile, even if they're not talking to you or in communication with you at all right now. They are looking, and it's like it's coming from a place of ego. Like they want to see what you're up to, if you're having a better time without them. Okay. Next song lyric that came up. 2 weeks without my lover. I'm in this boat alone, floating down a river named Emotion. Will I make it back to shore or drift into the unknown? It could have been 2 weeks ago that you guys ended this, or just within the last 2 weeks. Maybe there's just been something just significantly just harder or more chaotic that you have to deal with. This song is Aqueous Transmission by Incubus. You guys are going through it, just like the other piles have been going through it. What's really needed for you guys is that self-care, that grounding, that connecting to self, to nature, to Mother Earth, and that's been just across the board, the signs that have been coming through. Okay, so that's, I think, is plenty of lyrics. This one is sticking out to me, Love Fool by the Cardigans. So I cry and I beg for you to love me, say that you love me, leave me, just say that you need me. I can't care about anything but you. It's like loving this person so much that you push them away before they can push you away first. That's the energy I'm getting. So maybe that's why they pushed you away, because they were afraid that you would push them away, and they were reacting before you even, like, before anything even happened. You guys are both in an emotional place, both of you. And really, like, healing, I think, is needed in this connection. Okay, which oracle deck? I feel like the messages are so similar in this one and the other two piles that I'm like, I don't have anything new. Like, this looks like it was really shitty and you guys need to recover, is what it looks like. They could have been verbally abusive. Baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Yeah, so even if it's little things towards your healing, towards even, I see you guys embarking on like a new life, a new chapter without this person. And on the bottom of the deck, you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. And you're not alone. Even though it may feel like you're alone, this is all happening for a reason. It's part of the plan. It's part of the divine plan, and it's like a step. It's like you're at the bottom of a staircase, a really big staircase, and you're just on the first step. And Spirit's saying it's going to be one step at a time before you get to the top. And it may feel like you have been knocked down, but you are being directed on the path you're supposed to be on. So trust that you're where you're supposed to be. And yeah, all the energies today have been so heavy. I'm like, I just want to wish you guys just wish you guys some good energy, some good healing energy. Like, take a bubble bath, listen to some really good music, read if you like to read. I have a feeling you guys are going to be getting some really comforting messages within just the next couple weeks or so that are going to put this all into a new perspective and make this make sense. Like, why did you have to go through this? Why did you have to experience, I feel like a lot of you experienced some trauma with this person, and you're just like, why did this have to happen? It could be the case that this person is just mirroring something within you that you still need to heal. If you find yourself going through like you're repeating lessons, maybe you are learning the same lesson with this person that you learned with the last person. Pay attention to that, because maybe there's something that you're not getting or haven't caught on to yet. We will always repeat the lesson until we've learned it. So if this isn't the first time you felt this way, pay attention to that. Maybe some journaling is needed. But I get the feeling that more information is going to be coming to you guys soon. That's what I'm getting. More information that's going to help you shift your perspective and help you realize why this all happened for a reason. Okay, so yeah, that is all the messages I have. And I'm going to get onto pile 4. Real quick, be sure to like this video if you found it helpful at all. Please leave me a comment letting me know if this resonated. Do not forget to subscribe, follow, subscribe and follow is the same thing, but turn on notifications so you know whenever I post a new video. And thank you guys so much. All right, pile 4, if you chose the Moon Power Tarot, and this clear quartz crystal. This is your reading. Okay, so far all the messages have been very similar for all three piles, so I'm really hoping that I tap into a different energy with this one. So, are you on your person's mind? What do they think of you? The Emperor. So it could be a masculine, a divine masculine, a soulmate, a father figure, just someone with a lot of masculine energy. This could be who we're talking about. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Five of Swords. The Devil. So yeah, it definitely could be a soulmate, twin flame if you resonate with that. Could be in this pile here. I get that with the Devil and the Lovers. So that being said, there could absolutely be mirroring energy going on between the two of you. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Pentacles. Here we have got the World in reverse, Seven of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Let's get some clarifiers for all these. Okay, the Emperor. This. Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. You guys are like looking at each other. Definitely thinking about each other. Okay, why is the Emperor here? Yeah, it's like you're giving them anxiety. They're watching you. They're watching you. They're thinking of you. They're thinking if they made the right choice. I see a lot of regret here, and whatever happened between you guys, I think they saw, like, as soon as I cut the deck, it was like these two paths. Like, do you guys break up and separate, or they really saw, you know, staying with you as being like a real potential for happiness. Five of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, we have that down here as well. It was just this question of like, do I invest more? Maybe it's that they, whoa, that was my stomach. There was a lot invested here, a lot invested. Yeah, I don't know if this is necessarily over between the two of you guys. Okay, why? I want to get a clarifier for the Knight of Pentacles. Down here. Okay, so we've got Knight of Wands, the Fool, and the Six of Wands. You guys may get back together. I really see that. The Devil. The Sun and strength. There's a lot of good here that they are kind of reminiscing on and are very nostalgic for. 7 of Swords. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened. It's kind of that energy of like they got cheated on, or you got cheated on, and someone like cannot get over it. So it's like me saying like you guys might get back together could even be triggering. Like you're just like, no, absolutely not. What they did was unforgivable. There's a deep sense of betrayal here. That's why it feels like cheating or something. The energy for all the piles has been very heavy, and if this is a twin flame connection in any of these piles, it definitely kind of explains why there's so much heavy energy. There could be a fresh start happening here. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I'm feeling like a lot has been invested in this connection already, and somebody has walked away and said no more. And kind of what the like that energy I was getting with pile 2, one person, could be you, is just giving so much into this connection. It's like they're pouring water into a cup with a hole in it, and it's like everything you're giving is not really worth it. Like you're not getting any return on your investment, or it feels like everything you're investing is going into waste. And by investment, I keep saying that a lot, it could mean like you know, you invested your time into this person, your young years, childbearing years is what I'm hearing, and it's that feeling of, okay, like we've spent so much time together, like was it all for a waste? Gosh, why is the energy today so heavy? I guess there's just messages that need to come through. Okay. Do you want to get some lyrics? Fix You by Coldplay. Oh my gosh. Sweet Judy Blue. Oh, these came out in the last one. Okay. These are the exact same ones from the last one. Let's get another. Let's get some other songs. You can see the last pile if you want to see those. Okay. Islands. Sure Thing. Running. And Black Lipstick by Chicano Batman. Her lipstick's black and she no longer smiles at all, because it's true, she's a gangster with her emotion, a capitalist with her affection. It could be that there was the emotional connection between you guys has changed over the recent time. It feels like there was, you know, you guys had felt like you had a very solid foundation. Could be a solid friendship between the two of you, and that got shaken, that got destroyed, and you guys are like, how? For running, we have be the one I need, be the one I trust most, don't stop inspiring me. Sometimes it's hard to keep on running, we work so hard to keep it going, don't make me want to give up. Yeah, that's the feeling, like like you guys have given up, or they have given up. Okay, Fix You. And high up above or down below when you're too in love to let it go. But if you never try, you'll never know just what you're worth. Yeah, I don't really see you guys letting each other go. And I mean, there's similar energy actually in all the piles today. So it's really going to be different for everybody, but you guys are going through it. So islands, I am yours now. So now I don't ever have to leave. I've been found out, so now I'll never explore. Sure thing by Miguel. Even when the sky comes falling, even when the sun don't shine, I got faith in you and I. So put your pretty little hand in mine, even when we're down to the wire, baby. Even when it's do or die, we could do it, baby, simple and plain, because this love is a sure thing. Okay, honestly, if you watch any of the piles today, there might be messages in here for you. I'm getting such a strong twin flame connection. If that does not resonate with you, it does not have to, but what people don't know about a twin flame connection is it is so strong and so chaotic, and what the whole point of it is to mirror the pain within you, the good things within you, to see how good you are, but also to see what it is that you need to heal. And it's intense. It's very intense. So that could be what you guys are going through. It feels like you guys got really shaken up, like the sky is falling, the sun doesn't shine. But it's like the separation you're going through, it's necessary to see what you're worth, to put that self-worth, invest it back into yourself, to build yourself up. And I could see that this whole connection is difficult for all the piles today. It's very difficult. I guess the message overall is to put, invest in your own self-worth. And for a lot of the people in these piles, this person is going to be coming back around if that is in your own best interest and what's like in the divine plan, what's meant for you. Or, maybe you just have more lessons you need to learn that just need to be hammered in before you're able to move on. All the piles today, it's such a learning experience with all of you guys. Let's get an oracle card for your advice. That is a lot, but we've got you are sacred. We'll take that. And we will take thunderstorm and balance. Okay. Okay, 44. You are sacred. Your mind, body, and soul are the perfect trifecta, the only things that are truly in your control and possession in this life. All three became your responsibility the moment you were born into this world. Earth Mother has trusted you to honor and nourish your physical being, to learn new things and expand your mind, and to journey inward to connect with your wise and curious soul. It is time to acknowledge and embrace your personal power. You are your most sacred tool, and your mind, body, and soul are the ultimate sacred spaces. Know that your self-worth is not something, that has to be earned. Whoa, we were just talking about self-worth. It is yours by right, simply because you exist. You are worthy. There is no need to prove your value, and no one can take away your sacredness. You do not need anything or anyone to step into your greatness. Your ability to transform yourself and your life is already present within you. Shine your light, speak your truth, and show the world how strong you truly are. Whoa, yeah. If this person has shaken you up and made you feel not worthy, or if they have said harsh words or, been cruel to you, this is just a reminder of how powerful you are, how beautiful and amazing you are, and this happened so you can come into that power and realize that this person ain't shit, that what they said, or if they made you feel a certain type of way, this is to push you into your most powerful and beautiful self. Like, you are actually evolving right now, and people don't realize how painful evolving can be. Like, when a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, like, you're changing your whole physical structure, hypothetically. Okay, thunderstorm. I don't know if you guys can read that from down here. Thunderstorms can feel like the end of the world, with rain pouring down, visceral booming thunderclaps, and jagged streaks of lightning splitting the sky. There are moments in our lives like this too, when change is so thorough and complete that we can't do anything else but surrender and trust all will be well in the end. These storms, both in the sky and in our lives, present danger, but ultimately they clear the air and make space for better clarity and focus. Yes. Rude awakenings bring clarity to the consequences of our actions or lack of action. Beliefs and values you hold dear are put to the test to determine whether or not they are strong enough to hold you as you transcend to your next level. I told you guys we're getting an upgrade. Thunderstorm is a warning that you are or soon will be in the midst of a significant change and upheaval. This is a time to put faith in a higher power and trust in Mother Earth. The events are out of your control, but you can decide how you navigate this storm. Trust that what is taken from you will be replaced, and what is lost is only what you didn't need. Wow. Yeah, kind of just reiterating what we've been talking about. Like, you guys have been going through it, but it is all happening for a reason. You're getting an upgrade. You are realizing what you truly came here for. And with that, it takes balance. So I'm going to go ahead and read balance. And that's what, it's not easy to balance the scales or get to where you're supposed to be. It takes trial and error. It can take trying and what feels like failing, trying and starting over, and to get balance in anything in life. Even when you're just like playing with a scale and you put weight on one side, it's like it doesn't immediately go to equal. It goes a little bit down here, it goes a little bit down here, it goes a little back and forth until it finds balance. And life is never truly about being 100% perfectly balanced. We're always kind of going through some sort of phase. So whatever phase you're in, the phase you're in could be a very significant one, and it can feel very, very rough. Just trust that this really is happening to you for a reason. And I like that, how this is like your worth. Your worth is over here right above. You are sacred. This is all about finding your true worth. And it's like, I want to flip this up, and just, you're going to know within the next months to come, or whatever time frame. There's not really a time frame with this one, but you're going to feel so much more empowered, and so much more, you're going to be really feeling that self-worth within this next phase of your life. Okay. 3, balance. Light and dark, sun and moon, earth and sky. The earth is always in balance. Opposites work together toward the same goal, ebbing and flowing in a way that supports the well-being of our world. In the same way, the higher self and the ego are the balancing forces in the soul's ecosystem. Their methods may be different, but they are always seeking to bring you harmony and happiness. You are being guided to bring the higher self and ego into balance. Imagine your higher self as the dawn, radiating sunlight and renewed energy. It supports life and allows you to see your path clearly. The ego is the sunset, shifting you into night and creating obstacles for you to overcome as it helps you build resilience. Be mindful of your energy at this time and consider where you need to be softer or where you might need to take more action. If you are feeling a lack of direction, then your spirit is in need of more attention. If you are finding it challenging to take action or overcome challenges, you may be in need of better planning and practical thinking. Okay, so it's getting quite literal. If you are feeling that lack of direction, like you're not moving towards your goals, it could be Spirit's like, okay, we need you to literally get practical, literally sit down and make a to-do list of the goal of, maybe it could be just like making a vision board or making a list of all your goals you want to achieve and be like, okay, what can I achieve this year? What can I work towards this year? Because there's a lot of messages in that have to do with you working towards building something really great and really stable. And that could be financial. That could be just building up your own self-worth. That could be just your overall long-term goals and dreams. And it's like you're way back here now. But these steps, there was another card in one of the piles that said baby steps, and I'm getting that feeling with you, like these steps are going to be leading you towards that abundance, whatever that means for you, because I'm feeling like that's going to mean different things for different people. It could mean your career, your status. It could be like going to school for a certain degree. It could be about not even your career. It could be about more abstract things and just being a more confident version of yourself. But you are going to be seeing that increase happen. It could be over the next year. It could be over the next few months or the next few years. There's not really a time frame. It's going to be different for everyone. But you're going to be feeling that shift, that change, and it's a slow, whenever we're building something that's going to, be very long lasting, like when a tree grows, it takes a really long time for a tree to become a tree. So that's a good thing, because it means that the changes that are coming are long lasting. So don't get impatient if it doesn't feel like it's coming fast enough. Just take each little step as they come to you in the moment. All right, so very interesting read today. I definitely feel like if you were drawn to more than one pile, there could be multiple messages for you. It definitely feels like I was maybe more channeling a collective energy. Even if you want to see the lyrics that came out for this pile, these are the exact ones that came out for pile 3. So there could be messages in that pile for you as well. So anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. If any of this resonated in any way, please like this video and leave me a comment letting me know how this resonated. If you have a suggestion for what you would like to see in my upcoming videos, leave that down below. I will be checking out suggestions. And be sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you know when I put out new videos. And thank you again.